Well, I'm back. I think I finally figured out my whole camera situation. I dropped my bar extender down significantly so that my stuff is sitting a lot lower on the front of my bike. So hopefully this chest mounted camera visual angle will work this time. The last two did not work out so well. Did not work. But hopefully this one will work. Right now the chest camera is kind of pointed up, but when I get on the bike it's going to be pointed in the right direction. And see, what I was doing before was I would wait to get out in the driveway and then I'd turn everything on and get the gate open, but then I'd have my gloves on, and then in order to turn my cameras on and use my remote I'd have to take one of my gloves off or both of them depending how things went, and I realized it's just easier if I turn everything on first, then put my gloves on, and then head out to the gate. That's why I'm usually starting in the garage now on my videos. Just easier. So I came out earlier and I fixed my front brakes. Noticed on my ride yesterday I went to stop with just my front brakes. My bike kept rolling because when I took the pads off today they were pretty much worn down all the way. So I now have a new set of brake pads, brand new set of brake pads on the front brakes. So that will solve my braking issues, and it seems to be working pretty well because my bike's stopping pretty damn good. I wanted to check. I need to turn my phone on. Okay, there we go. So I'm hoping that should be low enough. It should be low enough and out of the way enough. I also managed to tilt my camera down, the one on the handlebars, like not obviously not facing down, but I tilted the mount down and kind of telescoped the camera out a little bit more. So it shouldn't be too much in the shot as far as pertains to the chest mount. There we go. I'm doing stuff out of order like usual. Oh, crap. It's so hard to get on this bike. Alright. And this way I'll actually be able to see my bigger e-bike display. I haven't really been able to see it too well with that way I had the phone mounted before. So here we go. And oddly enough, I know I'm going to jinx myself right now, but oddly enough, on my ride yesterday, I managed to not break any spokes for once, so that was kind of cool. I think I'm going to tilt this up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, front brake's working good now. It's nice and mild out here. It's like probably like 75. It's Saturday. Yeah, it's nice and perfect spring weather out here. It's nice and clear. There's a bit of haze just because, we still have smog to deal with, not as much as we used to. Thank God, but it still lingers. No, I think my bar extender mount's kind of crooked. I didn't tighten it on very straight. Oh well, fuck it, whatever. My fault. It's not going to come loose though. I had to loosen it to move it, but it's not going to come loose. I tightened the crap out of it. I'll just make a few shorts of the front camera and call it "Welcome to my tilted world" or something. I don't know. And as I was doing my brakes, I decided to just like kind of roll my rear wheel around, just spin it with the pedals while I was sitting there. And it's about as straight as it's been in a while. So at least I don't have a wobbly rear wheel. Currently, I was editing yesterday's ride video. I didn't edit it. I kind of edited it. Like the beginning part of it, I did the up until I left the driveway. I had the visuals from the chest mount camera. Oh shit, that was a bounce. The chest mount camera. And then when I started riding, I cut it over to the actual handlebar mount because I screwed up on the visual. Like I said, I was recording mostly the cell phone again, the smartphone, and then near the end of it, I spliced in the like when I rolled up in the driveway, I switched back to the chest mount view, and luckily the audio on the whole thing just kind of synced up. I didn't have to move anything over for once. Must be a party going on. Hello. Oh my god, I'm already starting to burp. I did just drink some water though, so that kind of does make sense. One of these days, I'm actually going to start putting like stuff in the descriptions of my videos listing all the stuff I use. I mean, I try to do it and then I forget. I'm not going to do it on the shorts though, because unless I can reuse the, I think I can reuse my descriptions. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll set it up to do that and I'll just keep reusing it. And then as I get more shit or take shit away, I'll edit it, the script or whatever, the description. Because I mean, I want to list my cameras and the cell phone mount I'm using, the lights I'm using, the tires I'm using, the batteries I'm using. That's pretty much it though. I don't think there's anything else I need to put in there. Oh yeah, I can totally stop now. If squeaking means I can stop really well, then I guess squeaking means I can stop really well. I wonder if there's different like visuals I can put on this Strava app to display my speed and stuff, because I watched Tail Happy TV / Juice Joyrides videos and he uses the Strava app as well, and his looks different than mine. The display looks different, so I wonder if there's some settings I can adjust on it to make it look similar to that. I mean, obviously there must, because his display is different. He's using the same app, and I believe he uses an Android phone. I would like to get over. Another party happening on my left with the bouncy house. Thinking I might want to use my other camera I have and start taking side view shots or rear view shots again. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Would you like more angles? Over the wheel mount, the side view mount. I can do a rear view mount. I have another camera. I believe I have another camera case. I only have 3 cameras though. So this is just one of my regular rides. I was tempted to go downtown. I was almost tempted to ride all the way out to Home Depot and on Hospitality Lane where I used to work, and I was going to show you my old ride route. I believe I used to go down my street on Acacia to 30th, and I would hang a left on 30th and head over to Waterman and go down to Waterman from 30th all the way to Hospitality, and then go to Home Depot from there. But then I realized that's not going to be very interesting. It's just one basically straight shot all the way down there for the most part. It was like 16-mile round trip, and I used to do that when I first got the job. I was just doing that on a regular mountain bike, and I'd have to go ride all the way there and then work an 8-hour shift and ride all the way home, sometimes at night. So I was riding up Waterman in the dark, and then when I would get to Highland Avenue, you know what I would do? I would go down to Highland from my house. Thank you. I would go down to Highland from my house, and then I'd cut over to Waterman. I don't know what I would do. I can't freaking remember. Where would I go? I think maybe I went East Street to Highland, Highland to Waterman, Waterman down to work, and then I'd come back the same way. But then I'd be riding up, when I'd come home, I'd be riding up Waterman in the dark, which wasn't the most pleasant thing to do. It wasn't so bad in the summer months, because if I didn't close and I got off at like 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, and it wouldn't be so bad. But like when I would close at Home Depot, then I'd have to ride all the way home in the dark at like around freaking like 11 o'clock or something. I had a really good light though. My uncle had given me one of those old halogen Cyclops night lights, the ones that are brighter than bright can be, basically blinding a motorist and pissing people off that were coming towards me on the other side of the road. So I had that light, but then of course I lost my job at Home Depot, so I didn't need the light anymore. So I neglected the battery. The battery quit holding a charge, and that's where that stands now. Running into a little bit of a headwind that's slowing me down a bit. And then also that would be a long ride for me. That'd be it'd be a 16-mile round trip ride, and I just did a 17-mile ride the other day, and I know the route, so it wouldn't be that bad. One thing I hated about that ride was when I'd go down Waterman, there's a bridge that you get to right before you get to Hospitality. You have to cross. It's over right before the Shell station down there, and it gets really narrow, and for some reason people speed across that bridge. They start hauling ass for some reason. Like they're afraid it's going to collapse if they don't get off of it. I can't see shit behind me right now. I can't tell if he's coming this way or going that way. I'm good. sun's off to my left, and I was trying to look over my left shoulder, and I was getting like blinded, and I couldn't see anything. This guy's like crooked and like way back from the white line. Usually it's the people are like halfway out in the intersection past the white line, and this person's like halfway past behind the white line. I used to ride up this dirt on the right too. Then I'd cut across the grass and hop off the curb, and that's back in the days when I could actually do that, and I had a bike that was kind of built for that. Seriously, parked. Well, at least he was on her phone parked on the side of the road. But like, I wouldn't be sitting there without any emergency flashers on. I mean, come on, dude. This ass can get rear-ended. So there really shouldn't be any foot traffic in here today because it's Saturday. I found a smoother spot on the speed bump. I don't know what I want to do here. I'll just go this way. Fuck it. Well, I've kind of made a decision. I think I've pretty much given up playing video games. They're just not interesting anymore. Ever since like streamers and stuff started turning into a lucrative side hustle, it's like it just kind of takes the thrill away of playing video games. For me, at least, it's like there's something you're supposed to do for fun, and people have turned it into jobs. And it's like, other than like the people that create the games, obviously that's their job. But it's like, I don't know. The thrill's just not there anymore. Everything's like super weird and complicated and grindy as hell. It's just like, what the fuck? I figured there'd be some skaters here today. It's a nice skater weather day. There's like all kinds of rails and stairs and shit around here. It's like Cal State accidentally built a skate park. I still think they should have like a skate school here, like a skateboard, like, or a BMX, like set up like an indoor stadium for like skaters and bike riders and shit. I mean, there's plenty of room. It'd be like kind of a cool thing to go to college to learn. Thank you. The phone has shut off, and I don't care because it's still recording everywhere I go. Oh, damn. That was supposed to be more rhymey, but then I lost my sense of rhyme. I got rhymer's block. So it turns out Sean Diddy Combs is even bigger piece of a shit than people thought he was. I remember when he first like became famous, and he was all like, "Sampling's hard, man. This shit's hard." I mean, he was doing like a interview on MTV about how sampling was hard, because we all know that's how he started, was by like sampling other people's music and making music and selling it and getting copyright stricken without the internet. People were coming after his ass. But he's like, "Oh my god, sampling's so hard." I'm like, sampling is like the easiest fucking thing you can do. Literally, if you can hum a tune from a song and do it well, you're sampling. It's like the easiest fucking shit in the world to do. It's like, why do you think DJs, what do you think they sample all the fucking time? It's just a series of samples with some extra beats and shit thrown in. And he's like trying to say, "Oh, sampling's hard, dude." Only thing hard about Diddy is his fucking head. And apparently his fists are pretty hard on his feet because he likes to beat up women and rape little boys. Wow, that's fucked up. Wish I had felt good enough to ride out in the hills. I miss riding out in the hills. I miss having people to ride with. So if anybody in the San Bernardino area has an e-bike and they want someone to ride with, I'm available. Got a pretty open schedule. Let me know ahead of time. Let me know in my comment section. Don't try to set me up to rob me though, because it won't go well for you. But yeah, I just need a heads up so I know what to prepare for and try to make sure I don't feel crappy for. I'm really fucking bored. I mean, I'm having fun, but I'm like having people withdrawals. It's for anything but running errands and going to work. He doesn't want to ride around with me, so the only time we ever rode together is when we were sharing an apartment, roommates at my apartment, and we used to go to the store together because that way, if one of us bought too much shit, we could like divvy it up and help the other carry their stuff home. But that hasn't happened since 2006 or 7 or something. It's been a while. And all the people I used to ride with, I don't know where they are anymore. A lot of them they were kind of older when I first started riding with them, and I'm pretty sure they're too old to ride at this point. Seeing as how that was like 20 years ago. 25, that was like the 90s, the late 90s I was riding around with those guys. So, and they were like in their 40s and 50s then, so they're like up in their 60s. So if they're still around, they're probably not doing like any hardcore mountain biking anymore. So miss those guys. Just don't know what happened to them. Hope they're still alive. One guy I don't miss though that I rode with is this dude named Alan Alvord, man. He's a piece of shit. Stole a bunch of bike parts and money from me. He kept saying, "Oh, I got broken into. You shouldn't have left your money in my truck. Somebody broke in and stole just your money." It's like, how do they know my money was in your truck, asshole? Because I had just gotten my tax return, and I had a bunch of overtime and shit that I earned that year. So I had like $700 tax return, which wasn't a lot, but it is for working at a fast food place at Pizza Hut. And I didn't want to carry it around on me, so I left it in the center console of his truck. And then I forgot about it, and then all of a sudden the next day he said, "Oh yeah, my window got shattered and they stole your money." And I'm like, they only stole my money, so they didn't steal your truck, they just stole my money. And I let that one go, thinking that's plausible, right? But then he was working on a bike for me one time because he would help me work on my bikes and shit when he was not being an asshole. Apparently the whole time he was being an asshole, I just didn't realize. And I left my parts over at his house, and he said he got broken into and all my bike parts got stolen. I said, "Only my bike parts got stolen? Are you fucking kidding me?" And so at that point I was like, fuck you, I am not having anything to do with you anymore. Tried to file a police report, but they said I had no leg to stand on because I didn't have any real proof. I'm like, oh, that fucking sucks. So I just started spreading rumors around about him. And then later on, a couple things happened to him, which he totally fucking deserved. His neighbor kid, the father of the neighbor kid, would let his kid ride his bike, and he decided to leave his dad's bike, an expensive mountain bike, on his front lawn, and all of a sudden his bike disappeared. And guess who showed up at the bike shop with just the bike frame, trying to return the bike frame? Alan, because he stripped the fucking bike and then took the bike frame and acted like he found the bike frame and was just turning it in so the dad could at least get his bike frame back. And then guess what happened to Alan later on? It turns out he has like 2 or 3 little girls, and he's divorced from his ex, obviously, because they're exes. But it turns out he's a deadbeat dad who didn't pay child support. And guess where Alan went for a little while? He went to prison. So I guess in a way karma kind of caught up to him. I hope he's dead now. I hope he's fucking dead. He's probably got to be in his like 60s now. And I hope life's been a pain in the ass for him. So fuck you, Alan Oliver. I wish I could title that as a short, fuck you, Alan Oliver, but I'm pretty sure I couldn't put that as a title. I'm pretty sure I'd get like one of those strikes from YouTube, like no bro. At least abbreviated or something. Alan Oliver is a huge piece of excrement. That would work. Oh, and I mentioned all that shit that happened to me. I was still in my teens when all that happened to me. I was only like 19 when I broke off contact with him and quit hanging out with him. I got you on camera! Fucking asshole! Sorry I didn't stop right there. I was kind of distracted by that fucking asshole in the BMW. Well, I rolled through the stop sign. That motherfucker ran the stop sign just to get ahead of a guy on a bike that was going like, what, 27 miles per hour? What the fuck was the point of that? What the fuck is wrong with people? I don't understand. You put everybody at risk just to get around a guy on a bike going 27 miles per hour downhill and run the stop sign in a big ass BMW SUV. Hello? It's like, why? Oh, wait, I know why. The gods of content gave me content. That's why. Thank you. Thank you, gods of content. Seriously. Get off your phone, lady. She's fucking looking down at her fucking phone. Starts drifting over into my lane almost. I think my camera may have bounced down on the front. Oops. Shit. That's not good. I don't know how long it's been like that, pointing at the fucking... Well, I'm not using that video footage. So hopefully the chest mount worked out, because if it didn't, I'm fucked. I'm pretty sure it did. It's got like... Yeah, there's a good amount of the lens pointed up above the cell phone, so I should be okay. And I'm going. Balloons. That was the sound of balloons being heliumized. Heliumized. There we go. Ow, shit. Another bump I haven't hit before. Smells like weed. Smells heavily of weed. Weed and like laundry. Someone's getting high and doing their laundry again. Ow, shit. Now it smells like candy. It could be candy, or it could be a female named Candy with candy scented perfume on, eating cotton candy while shopping for candy on Amazon. Never know. Could happen. Probably is happening somewhere in the world right now. There's so many of us, it's very possible. Apparently I gotta tighten up the amount on my camera now, on the handlebars. It's a little loose. Might be because the warmer weather is making the rubber a bit slipperier. Let's see how long I gotta sit here for. Oh, I got people pushing the crosswalk button, thank God. Let's walk really fucking slow on a green light. I don't know what it is with people. It's like if I'm in the street in a crosswalk and I know the lights changed and now there's cars gunning for my ass, I'm getting out of the way. I'm not going to keep like, oh, I'm so fucking cool, I'm just going to walk slow. I'd rather be alive than cool, you know? And like I said, people drive like shit around here. As evidenced by the BMW driver about a half a mile ago. My front batteries seem to be wearing down. I'm starting to wonder if one of them's just not really holding as hard at all at this point. Most likely to be the black one. The frame battery should be good for a couple more years. Man, I'm not accelerating for shit right now. There we go. Can't really afford another battery right now. My roommate has one I might be able to use. It's another 48 volt 10 amp hour, but the thing is, it's one of those blue shrink wrap ones that's not UL certified, doesn't have an on off switch, and I don't want to use it. I only want to use certified batteries with cases and on off switches, or at least keys. No more of this shrink wrap blue shit. That fad is over. Those things are fucking dangerous. Unless you're like a battery like builder or some shit, and you know how to fucking take those things and stick them in a case and put a key on them and a fuse and a bunch of other shit, which technically I could learn how to do, but I don't want to. Because if I do it, then I'm liable. But if somebody else builds a battery and it says it's certified and it catches fire or some shit, they're liable. As long as I'm using the battery within the limits of the battery, not trying to make it do more than it's supposed to. Fucking hands are sore. I was tempted to go down the wall, all the way down the 30th, but I'm not going to. Sun's kind of in a position where it's affecting people's vision, including my own. Well, technically, we're in a position in space that's relative to the sun's position. That's causing the blinding of our eyes at this particular time in the day, of this day. Now, you know what is hard? I was thinking what might be hard for somebody to do. Editing videos is a pain in the ass. It is time consuming, it is brain draining, especially when shit goes wrong, like when your software keeps crashing, or you accidentally fall, like, or half asleep when you're trying to edit and you end up taking a whole chunk of a section of the video off you didn't want to, and you got to start all over again. Luckily, I haven't accidentally deleted anything I was working on, like as far as the actual file itself, because when you move it over into Power Director, it doesn't touch the actual file on your desktop or whatever folder you have it in. It just basically makes a copy of it and sticks it in the director for you to work with. So luckily I have not deleted anything that I wanted to keep, at least recently. I think I may have done it a long time ago. I don't know. It's been a while. how it's slipping down when I'm pulling it back. It feels pretty stiff. That's what we call a car communicating with motorcycles. Like, I want to ride in the bike lane right here, but there's so many cars. I'm afraid I'm going to get doored. I think there's a church right here. This might be part of the reason why. But there's nobody at the church. Never mind, it's not the reason why. Yes, bro, I'm going to roll right out in front of you because I totally want to do that. And now he's like looking at me like I did something wrong. Maybe he was admiring my beard. He also had a beard. He was also kind of gray, so maybe it was just a beard admiration moment in time. There's an electric scooter, sit-down scooter, going about 30-ish, down the road-ish. I just got to get across this here intersection-ish. He's turning right. Nobody else is coming. More scooters. Oh my god, is EV actually becoming a thing where I live, finally? Other than electric cars? There's a lot of Tesla owners around here. I just ran something over that popped. Piece of plastic or something. And this camera just will not stay up on the right here. It just keeps pointing down at the road. Oh shit, I hit that wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know why my camera mount is giving me so much shit right now. Fuck. I'm fucking with it when I'm riding my bike. I see an adult. Looks like a. Oh no, it's the bike. I thought that was a trike. No, that is a trike. That guy wasn't gonna fucking stop until he saw my ass. He was like just shooting right out there. So if you're gonna get in my comments section and complain about me not stopping at stop signs, please at least do the courteous and fair thing and point out all the cars that are doing it too. Take notice of it. Don't just like tunnel vision my ass and point me out all the time. That's kind of not fair. It's like biased reporting and shit. That's like, it sounds like you're a member of Fox News and you just love sucking Trump's ass. I mean, come on, man. Crap. I guess maybe the position of the camera itself, the weight of the camera, the minute amount of ounces that it has, is causing the mount to keep shifting downward. I don't know how that's even possible. Like these kits that they have for these pivot arms, they come with this little tool now that you're used to torque the bolts down, and I torqued it down about as far as I could. At least I thought I did. So I don't want to do it too much and have it snap the freaking mount or the bracket, which I've done before, trying to make sure that it wasn't going to roll around on me. See, these are little life lessons I'm teaching to people about e-bikes, and if you want to mount shit on your bike and yourself to record. It may not be the most interesting shit in the world, but it's better than me just riding around doing like absolutely nothing but riding around. Oh man, my front batteries are getting down again. So I'm gonna kind of baby them and just use the rear. I want to hop off my seat here for a second. Looks like I'm being given the opportunity to do that. I don't want too long of an opportunity to do this, but like someone will hopefully be along soon enough. Now see, this is one of those situations where like I usually would make a left here and like make a U-turn. Okay. Now I kind of want to. He said don't stop. He said stop following me around, and I'm like, he looked normal. He looked normal. He didn't look insane or anything. Okay. Yeah. I'd make a left here and go back the other way. And you'd say, why don't you just make a right here and make a U-turn somewhere? I'm like, no. I can't see well to my left because there's an obstruction in the form of a gate and a fucking tree limb. And, shit. Oh, here comes somebody. Please be going straight or left. Please be going straight or left. Don't go right. There we go. Oh, he's going left. I'm going to get to go now. Oh, he's got a cool... I like his blinker. It's like a very Knight Rider type blinker. Except for it only goes one way. I want to go follow that guy just to be a dick. I want to be a troll in real life. Maybe he said I follow you. Maybe he's a subscriber. Well, buddy, if you see my video, let me know in the comment section. Hello. I got a high back. Woohoo! So if there's 5 people and you say hello to them and they say hi back, is that considered a high five? If you see 5 hi people, is that considered a high five? Makes you want to start a band called the High Five. But like have it be the exact opposite of chill and relax and have it be some like hardcore metal band. Ow. It's like, why is your name the High Five? Irony. Not irony. I don't know what the word would be for that situation. Somebody behind me. This technically is not a bike lane, it's just a shoulder. And those are palm fronds. And that's a vehicle. Oh, he must have turned off somewhere. Hence why he's no longer behind me. Or she, or whatever is driving the vehicle. Be it autonomous or whatever. An AI. Ow, fuck. Oh my god. I gotta edit a freaking. My ride yesterday was only like a little bit over 10 miles, but it took a while because I went downtown, down to like Rialto, and I cut over, not Rialto the city, but the street Rialto, and came back up. But I kind of went slow at certain points because I kind of got lost. Not so much lost, and I knew the direction I needed to head in. I just couldn't find the streets I was looking for. So I was obviously able to get back home just fine, but it didn't quite go the way I had planned. Maybe I should consult a map before I go next time. Maybe I should pull up a map on my Strava app. No, because then I keep having to move the screen around while I'm riding, and I'm not really proficient enough to be using a smartphone while I'm riding my bike just yet. I'm not like the level of a delivery rider or nothing, you know. Trying to figure out what to name that BMW encountered right now, because I need to make it look good, I guess, or viewable as far as the description goes, or the title. And I am going to point out the fact that yes, I rolled through that particular situation. I didn't mean to, but like I said, I was distracted and pissed off and yelling at somebody, and I said, oh shit, there's a stop sign. I rolled through. I basically did the same thing he did, except for I didn't cut anybody off in the process, and I wasn't going like fucking 50 miles an hour before I got to the intersection. So if any locals are subscribed to my channel, let me know in the comments. But I don't think anybody is, because I know one person is. I don't know about anybody else. Oh, actually, I know a few people that are, actually, that I've also subscribed to their channels. But like the rest of y'all, let me know. I'm gonna go this way and make a U-turn and come back. The sun's kind of blinding me. See, I'm making a right turn to make a U-turn somewhere, guys. I do that. It just depends on the situation and where I'm at. Definitely suffering a significant power loss right now. The front batteries are about dead again. If it turns out this black battery is just like not really holding a charge anymore, I'm just going to simply take it off the bike and just run with the frame battery. Unless, of course, the opposite's true and it's the frame battery that's having the issue. But I don't know how it would, because these frame batteries are pretty snug. They don't tend to rattle around in there very much. So I don't know how it would have gotten damaged. Kind of uncomfortable on my seat right now, and my camera's pointing at the road again, damn it. Well, I definitely will be uploading something, even if it is a shitty camera angle, because this would be a waste of a ride for me if I don't post anything. As pertains to my YouTube habits or activity, it's not a waste for me to go for a ride. I enjoy my rides. I think this has been one of the less profanity-laced rides I've had, other than the BMW situation. There's still time. There's still time. I guess I might do the reverse reverse curvy road angle here. I still got a good amount of power. I have a good amount, but it's... Hello. Thank you. Dude, remember what I was saying about a high five? That was a high five. That was a fucking high five. There were 5 of them, they all said hi. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm a fucking fortune teller, like a psychic or some shit. I don't know. That's fucking amazing. Oh my god. And they said I had a nice bike. That just brings it all together. Thinking I was gonna say hi to them, but there were 6 of them. It wouldn't have been a high five. Oh, that's just a shirt. Okay, it was not a little black animal. Lowrider. Orange lowrider. Looks cool on that car though. Ow. Ow. Keep forgetting I'm in an easy gear. Fingers are falling asleep, toes are falling asleep, tank is killing me. Ah, what a ride, what a ride. I guess I'm going to have to buy me a big old fat juicy beach cruiser seat because my massive self just can't handle these narrow ass seats anymore. And this one actually has a good amount of cushion on it, but I think I pretty much cushioned away. There was cushion for the cushion, but that cushion has been cushioned away. It seems like my front batteries are doing better now. I don't know. Must be... Can't tell if there's another party or this is just people's cars that live around here. And it's a Saturday. Party, party, party. What the hell is that from? It's from a movie. A movie I can't remember at the moment. However, if I go to YouTube and type in party, 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 it'll probably pop up. Type in party, party, party / movie. Oh, I know what that's from. Fucking Overboard. With Dolly Parton and Kurt Russell. That's a funny fucking movie. I love that movie. I used to watch that movie at my grandma's house all the time. So I think I had a copy of it on VHS and just used to watch it all the time because one of the places I lived, we didn't have any cable. So I just kept watching the same fucking movies over and over again. And I had a Blockbuster membership, so I would just go to Blockbuster and rent movies. And when they came out with the whole Blockbuster Gold Plus, whatever the fuck it was, where you could... Oh, I said a bad word. Sorry. Ow. You could rent the new movies, but then you would build up points to be able to rent a bunch of the older movies. So I'd have all these points, and I just would go in there and just keep renting movies. It was cheaper than paying for cable. Ow. There's got to be another party over here on the left. Neighbors my mom talks to sometimes. And she's walking Pappy now. When she used to walk Jasper and Pappy, she would stop and talk, but now she's only sadly walking Pappy because Jasper's no longer with us. I'm home. Oh god, I'm home. Oh god, I'm sore. I really wanted to grunt right there, but I didn't. I did it without grunting. Oh fuck, yeah, everything's falling asleep. Holy shit. It's like I'm walking in clown shoes. I kind of don't want to jinx myself, but my indigestion problems seem to be leveling off finally. So I'm thinking there must have been something in my stomach that wouldn't digest, and it finally made it through and out or something. It's the only thing I can think of was happening. Or I did have some kind of infection in getting over it finally. Damn. All right, let's see how far I went. 15.86 miles. That's cool. I catch my breath, man. Damn. I'm going to review my video footage of this ride. Wow, I'm tired. I just lost my breath. I know I don't pedal a lot, and you're asking yourself, why are you tired? It's the frequency with which my rides have been happening lately. Being the rather large human being I am, just sitting on this bike for a prolonged period of time, balancing it, dealing with the stresses of riding a bike around here, it's a good workout. I'm starting to lose weight. I can tell because unfortunately, the side effect of being overweight and losing weight is skin. I'm noticing that my skin is starting to get a little loosey-goosey in certain areas. But, you know, I can hide that. I can tuck that in somewhere. And hopefully maybe it'll, like, shrink up on its own like it did last time I lost a bunch of weight. Or at least tone up and be there but be stretchy so that it, like, kind of collapses on itself like elastic. Turn into Rubber Man. Oh, man. Wow, I think my controller feels... No, something felt hot. One of my controllers is a little warm, but it gets warm because it's sitting between my legs on the bike seat post, so it's probably just warm from body heat. That's what I miss. I don't think I have a temperature sensor on either of these particular monitors. I had a temperature sensor on a different monitor I had. I liked having it. But that kit kind of failed on me. I ended up having to return it to Amazon within a month because the motor controller blew. It just popped doing normal riding. And I was like, okay, well, I said, I just need a controller. I don't need the whole kit replaced. They said, well, the seller's only requiring you to return the whole kit. I'm like, well, that sucks because I like the kit. Oh man, I cannot breathe. Let me stop this bad boy. Anyways, that was my ride. It was fun. BMW driver sucked. It's happened to me before. Guy totally fits the stereotype. Anyway, sorry to other proper BMW drivers. I'm not insulting you. I'm just insulting the assholes that make the rest of you look bad. Yeah, so with that, I don't really have much to say other than it would be super awesome if you could like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on those post notifications. Subscribers, thank you for hanging in there, dealing with my whininess. And I had something else to say, but it went away. And I'm definitely going to be cutting back on the profanity. I'm really trying. It's just a force of habit. I've been doing it since I've been in elementary school, so it's been a while. It's kind of wired into my synapses, as it were. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. It's fun for me, hopefully fun for you. I try to be as lively and entertaining as I possibly can be. If I'm not, then that means I'm probably having health problems and something else is stressing me out or pissing me off. So, and in that situation, it's probably better if I don't talk a lot. Random viewers, thank you for visiting my channel. Consider subscribing. It's free. Doesn't hurt you, doesn't hurt me. Helps me a lot. Motivates the crap out of me. Literally, I exercise more and my constipation goes away. Haha, that's gross. I'm still going to put that in there, though, because that's just me. So, let me dig out my remote, which I always